Aries, thank you so much for joining me for your reading. Welcome to 8th House Things. It is my honor to read for you this evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you might be in the world. I'm so happy you found my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe so that your fellow Aries friends, family members, lovers can listen to something worthwhile. Your energy is coming in really like strong, and it's there's like an urgency to it, because the message I'm getting is that something's brewing and it's coming in heavy. So yeah, whatever is coming your way is coming in really heavy, and it's percolating at the moment. So let's see what the cards have to say about that, Aries. Let's just have a look. You'll be having a birthday sooner rather than later. Hold on one second. My apologies, that was a helicopter. For you, obviously, you didn't hear anything, so I literally said, hold on for a second, and then carried on with the video. Um, so Aries, let's see what the cards have to say. 4 cards for Aries, please. Final shuffle. Then 4 cards for Aries, please. The Devil in reverse. The Queen of Cups. The Two of Wands. And the Alchemist in reverse. Interesting how the major arcana are in reverse. Your energy coming out here with the Two of Wands. Well, this is interesting, Aries. This is a very interesting start. It would seem, Aries, that you're coming into it. It feels like I'm supposed to say you're coming full circle, but that's when I say it doesn't quite resonate even with me. So I think what I want to articulate is that you've come into your own. There's been major life lessons that you had to learn. You're coming into your own, and there's there's an element of disappointment, and it's like I don't even want to say lack of energy, a lack of initiative. I wonder why I want to say that. It's as though the odds are in your favor. They have been for a while, but you're sitting on a bit of a pedestal or on a seat of like, oh, whatever. Oh, but why do I have to do it? Oh, I thought it was going to be easy. Why is it my problem? That's the kind of energy I'm getting from you. I'm getting that everything is aligning and has aligned, is currently in alignment for you. And you're both despondent and not seeing the blessings at the same time. It's as though the blessings have been presented to you and it's like, oh, that's it? Okay, you can do better. So it's sort of as though you're turning your nose up at the universe and what the universe has offered, right? Which is a little disheartening for me to witness, Aries, because it's taken such a long time for you to finally get here. You know, you've let go of so many negative attributes of your life that were dragging you down. You are on a very steady path of self-awareness, and you understand, or you're closer, you get a step closer every day to understanding self-mastery. and how easy it can be to think a thought and have it manifest into something tangible. So you've made enormous strides, Aries, and now you're being presented with the blessings and you couldn't be bothered. And it's various gifts, blessings, manifestations, or modes, or opportunities to manifest that you've been given. They appeal to the various aspects of yourself, but they're still not good enough, and or you are anticipating something better. So for you, it's like in your mind, it's like, no, I'm gonna hold off on this specific promotion because I'm gonna make boss. And it's like, is that the wisest thing to do? Why not take the promotion, learn more about, the ins and outs of the corporation before you try and position yourself for boss. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hope I'm coming across clear to you, Aries, but that's what I'm getting here. Mad abundance that you orchestrated, and turning your nose up at the gifts that you've manifested. Why? I ask why, and literally, Knight of Wands, Knight of Coins, Six of Coins in reverse. The Knight of Coins was also in reverse. And the Priestess. I mean, come on. The cards speak for themselves. It's a situation where you've been seduced by glamour. You've been seduced by glamour. And I mean, at the same time, you are deserving of more tangible material things. But my fear is that because you've been seduced by the glamour, you are allowing yourself to get sucked into an abyss where that's all you pursue, or that's all you think you're worthy of. And Aries, you're better than that. You are. Your energy's coming out nice here with the Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands, in terms of explaining your thought process. And I wonder where it is you think you've lost your way. With the Priestess coming out last and essentially below the Alchemist in reverse, what I'm seeing and feeling is that it's like you're not trusting that this is where you're supposed to be. And again, with me saying how you anticipated somewhere else, the positioning is not favorable. So the position you're in right now, you feel as though you deserve more. Yeah, it's like this energy is coming out hard here of, yeah, but I expected better. I expected more. What is this? Oh, sorry, helicopter. While I was meditating on the cards more. The Knight of Wands card is really interesting. I think it must be some kind of elk or deer, and the knight looks like a she, and she's facing in the direction that the deer is facing, towards something, right? But there's also this element of her kind of passively looking that direction. Her body is faced towards the reader or the person observing the illustration. Her head is faced in the direction of wanting to go where the deer's going. And then her hand is on her hip as though she's waiting to be told that she can get there. Or, it's a very strange illustration for what it means, you know? And I think it's coming in that way because it's that, okay, let's observe before we make a move. So it's an action oriented card. It's like that moment before the action takes place. That moment before we keep moving, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm getting from the Knight of Wands. It's an action oriented vibe, and for you, you've been dealt a set of cards that don't make sense to you. Yes, that's what yes, that's now I feel like I'm getting exactly what you, it's very confusing for you. And that's what I'm also getting from the priestess. It's like, really? This is what you give me after putting me through all of that? How am I supposed to take action if this is what I'm given? I expected better. That's what I'm getting from you. So I suppose my meditations before of coming in, something's brewing, coming in hot and heavy. It's you wanting to inform the universe of actually give me what I want so I can make the moves, you know? More cards for Aries, please. More cards for Aries. I think it's literally money, hey? Money's on your mind. Money's on a lot of our minds these days. I'm going to pull 3 cards. The 10 of Swords, the Star card, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's a feeling of like, no, but I went through so much, I deserve this. Surely it's my time. Surely it's my turn. Right? Especially with the Star in reverse between the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So air energy coming out here strong with the Star card as well, Major Arcana representing Aquarius, and we are in Aquarius season. So I'm feeling as though before you encounter setbacks and you before your logic fails you and before you encounter these setbacks, understand that, how do I put this? How do I put this to you, Aries? I'm going to observe this for a second. Before you move in haste, take a second to acknowledge how far you actually have come. Before you think, yes, it's like you're very much so in your head. So before you commit to this idea that, oh, what's going on right now is actually a setback, and oh, I thought the universe had my back. Before you get into that mode, take a second and see that you're actually, the odds couldn't be more in your favor right now. At this very moment, Aries, you are in an absolutely great position to seize the moment. And everything you've been given truly is a blessing. Well disguised, for sure, because you're not responding to it very well. But ultimately, I do believe that if you dismiss the idea that you've been presented with setbacks, that the universe doesn't have your back, before you commit to that ideology, take a second, take a breath, breathe in the possibility that your lot right now is not as disappointing as it is. Dare I say, what you have opportunity wise could be life changing in the most beneficial way, because the universe doesn't lie. It grants you your deepest desires if you engage with it on a level that it vibrates on. If you commit to manifesting with the universe, co-creating with the universe, you'll see when you tap into that knowledge. Look at that. Your own, yeah, and the Emperor card. Aries energy coming through nice and strong. I literally was saying, when you acknowledge that you are right now in the best position possible, look, and look what comes out, the Emperor card. How cool is that? And it took me 17 minutes to get to a point where it's like, hey, look, you actually do become the Emperor. But you got to get out of this mindset that you've been done dirty. You haven't. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest, Aries. And so the idea that you have is like, where does this come from? Like, where does the confusion come from? And I think it really comes from you being so much in your head about it. Get out of your head, Aries, now, right now. Just get out of your head. Get out of this self-absorbed state of mind ASAP. Because on the other side, you're about to become the Emperor. End of story. On the other side of you being so in your head, so fixated on what you think could have been. Because that's not the truth. What you have right now is how it should be. The opportunities that have presented yourself that are in your hand right now, those are the opportunities that you will seize in order to become the Emperor, in order to embody the Emperor energy. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense, Aries. I really do. I wish you nothing but the very best. I know as your birthday season comes up, you'll make the right decisions for yourself. Have a good one, Aries.